everyone, I'm Lisa Copeland, and I love supporting women on the journey of finding love in their life after 50. And today I have a really good video for you. It's one that truly touches my heart. It's 5 signs you might be addicted to a man and what you can actually do about it. But before we get to those tips, I want to encourage you to subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell so that the next time I post something, you get a notification. And be sure to like it and add comments as well. Okay, so let's get started today and talk about the 5 signs you might be addicted to a man and what you can do about it. In my 40s, long before I became a dating coach, I thought I loved a man who turned out to be so absolutely wrong for me. During our time together, we broke up at least 3 times. And while apart, this intense longing for the other would happen. And it was actually only a matter of time before we would come back together, celebrating a harmonious honeymoon. But it wouldn't take long for the problems that created the breakup to reoccur again. And after 2.5 years, I just said, enough. We're done. We're not meant to be together. And the thing is even though I knew we didn't belong together, I was not prepared for how hard it was to let go of him. And even though I was the one who ended the relationship, I felt so connected because every time I thought about him, my body was releasing the hormone oxytocin. It's the bonding hormone, which created the physical addiction to him. I will tell you, it took almost a year to break this hormonal addiction. And I don't want you to have to go through this experience the way I did because it's really, really hard. And I want to share with you the 5 signs you might be addicted to a man and what you can do to break that cycle if it's happening for you. So let's talk about sign number 1, and that is oxytocin creates a high that is often mistaken for love. And normally, women experience the bonding that comes from oxytocin for up to 2 weeks after making love with a man. And if you're addicted, it will trigger every single time you think about him or see his picture. When oxytocin is released, it's like getting a hit. It stops the longing. It makes you feel connected all over again, which feels good when you're in a relationship, but really plays games with your head once you've broken up and you want to disconnect. Sign number 2, ask yourself what you really love about this man you feel such an intense connection with. I loved this man. I absolutely adored him. But we were so different that my friends would even say, "Why are you together?" And I kept coming back to the relationship because it felt so good when I was around him. That's those hormones that are getting released. The thing is, to be with the right man, you want to share similar values and you want to feel emotionally safe, which is pretty hard to feel when you're breaking up every 10 seconds. Now, sign number 3 is ask yourself what you don't love about him. We kept breaking up for a reason. That's because we had very little in common. And there was a great deal I did not like about him, including deal breakers I was tolerating. And I will tell you that if you do not honor your deal breakers, you are settling in a relationship. Sign number 4, ask yourself if what he brings to the table is enough for the type of relationship you want to create with him. Other than the oxytocin high, almost everything else in this type of relationship feels annoying and irritating and just unsolvable. That's because the relationship doesn't have enough to sustain it beyond the hormones that are keeping you together. Sign number 5, what you can do to overcome this addiction. The longing will come back, but with it, you'll also feel a sense of freedom from being out from under a relationship that just doesn't work. The thing is, an oxytocin addiction can stay for years, and to break it, you want to start by acknowledging that this addiction has happened. Stop all contact by email, by phone, by texting, by looking at social media, or in person. Otherwise, every time you see his face, the addiction starts all over again with the release of oxytocin. You can do it. It does take time, but you can do this. Be kind to yourself while this is going on, especially when you're feeling frustrated because you can't seem to stop thinking about him. Start to plan activities that feel good to you and get some friends together to be your support group. You're going to feel kind of weird at times, almost like a freak that this is happening, but know you are not alone. So many of my clients have experienced this as well. And this happens to normal people. There's nothing wrong with you. The key is identifying it so you can take these 5 steps to overcome the oxytocin high and move on. And of course, if you find you need more help, you can contact a therapist. You can work with a dating coach. I offer a complimentary session. There's a link below. We can talk about what's going on and see how we can get you moving forward. Okay, I want to end this, of course, with inspiring you with another testimonial from one of my clients who found love again. I came to Lisa a broken and lost woman. I'd lost my husband of 34 years to a rare disease. After much personal grieving and growth, I connected with Lisa and I joined her group program. With Lisa's encouragement and guidance and the support of the other women in the group, I was able to take a leap of faith and I joined an online dating site. I'm happy to report I found an amazing man and we've been dating for 2 years now. I am so grateful I had a structured plan that helped me make this happen. And I would tell every woman out there, remember, no risk, no reward. And that was from Alex in Ohio, who is still happy with her guy. Okay, I hope this inspired you to know you can find love. I hope you also realize that when obstacles happen, you can get support. And as always, I believe in you. Big hugs to you.